So we're going to do a small group on weighing insects. So you remember when we weighed grains last semester? We weighed oatmeal and we weighed rice, and we got to see which one was heavier in the balance.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do that. What, baby?
We did that in our old school.
We did do that in our old building, didn't we?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna use our pretend insects from the Science Center, and we're going to weigh.
How much they weigh?
We're gonna see which one weighs more. So what I need you to do is go ahead and take your clipboards, push in your chairs, and have a seat so we can listen to our story. Okay? Was that chair giving you a hard time?
Yeah.
It was. All right. So this is a silly story. It's a silly story about how heavy things are. It's literally called How Heavy Wacky Ways to Compare Weight. Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to listen to the story. I want you to do your best listening ears. Let's turn them on. Turn your listening ears on, Austin. Okay, are they on?
Yeah.
All right, here's our story.
Hello, friends. It's Mark Weekling, and I'm going to read one of my books.
Can you all hear?
How Heavy Wacky Ways to Compare Weight. It's written by me, Mark Weekling, and it's illustrated by Bill.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He's the author. He wrote the words to this story. So he's reading us the book that he wrote. How about that? All right, let's see what he says here.
How heavy is a bus? How heavy is a dog? Are they as heavy as a mouse or a frog? Look inside and you will see just how heavy things can be. One bulldog with a stubby tail weighs the same as 167 hamburgers on a scale. How heavy is one yellow bus? It equals 4 hippos, each making a fuss.
4 hippos. So a bus and 4 hippos weigh the same.
How much does a triceratops weigh? The same as 4.2 million gummy bears, I dare say.
4.2 million gummy bears.
Will a hedgehog
That's a
munch to equal
marshmallow.
its weight?
Yeah.
120. That's a bunch. The weight of one panda bear munching bamboo equals 709 billiard balls,
Let's put our listening ears
colorful
back on.
and new.
Here we go.
To equal his weight, top knot to feet. A sumo wrestler needs 1,424 treats.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cupcakes.
He's gonna be unhealthy after that.
Do you see?
Weighs nearly
Wait, what?
He's comparing a potty to 98 bullfrogs. See, I told you this was a silly book,
How
huh?
many milk
One
cartons?
time I had a frog in my mom's toilet seat. What? And I touched its back.
Yeah.
I swear that's why I even got a change for my face.
So everybody here, I want to hear what happens.
One glowing pumpkin in need of braces weighs the same as 6 guinea pigs making faces.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to be sick.
You are about to be 6.
How much
I'm
does a
about to be
bulldozer weigh? The same as
I'm
19,000.
Do you see all of these cats?
Play.
Oh,
How many cats do you think there are? Oh, he said 19,000 cats.
3.2
That's
million
a round mouth?
tail.
Those are mice making a big whale.
Big
My
blue
God. And do underwater?
Now, even
Underwater?
though
Sort of. It's pretend.
these wacky weights sure were fun.
So they're just mouths?
So our book is done.
How heavy wacky ways to compare weights.
So our book is finished. Now what we need to do, before we weigh them, what do we have to do? We have to make
Higher.
Predictions. Predictions. We have to make predictions. So let me get down on the floor with you. And everybody's going to get a pencil. And the very, very first thing I want you to do is write your name on that pencil. So I'm going to hand it to you this way. I'm going to hand it to you this way. Hand it to you this way. Hand it to you this way. Oop, that one's broken. I need to resharpen that one, huh? Hand it to you this way. And hand it to you this way. Go ahead and write your name at the very, very top of your paper.
I already wrote my name. I put my name with Mickey.
Very good, JoJo. Thank you so much. Okay. So, our question at the very top of our paper, I'm going to borrow yours real quick, JoJo. So at the very top, the question, you see the question mark here?
Yeah.
So that means it's a question, right? It says, which insects weigh more? Thank you, sweet girl.
I did Eleanor.
I see that. You wrote your whole name.
Okay.
Okay. So it says, which insects weigh more? We're going to make a prediction.
Why'd you write down your question?
Listen, listen, listen.
Okay.
We're going to make a prediction, a hypothesis or a prediction to see which one we think is going to weigh more. And then when we find out, we're going to circle the ones that weigh more. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what bugs are first? What insects are first?
It's that one.
What is that? Do you know what that's called? A dragonfly. So I've got my big dragonfly here.
That's scary.
That is a big...
And a grasshopper.
That looks like a grasshopper, but it's actually a praying mantis. A praying mantis. So this is the grasshopper. This is the praying mantis. Do you kind of see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which one?
Is this way, and the grasshopper is this way.
Right. You're right. Okay. So back up a little bit, Jordan. Thank you so much. All right. Which one do we think is going to weigh more?
This one.
The dragonfly?
Yeah.
Which one do you think, Austin? Oh, you think the praying mantis. So Austin thinks the praying mantis. Are we ready? You think the dragonfly. Which one do you think, Sophia? Dragonfly. Which one do you think? The praying mantis. All right. I'm going to put in our balance scale, I'm going to put the dragonfly in one and the praying mantis in the other. Now, which one weighed more?
This one.
Wait, what does it mean to weigh more? What's going to happen to the scale if it weighs more? Is it going to go up or down?
Down.
It's going to go down if it weighs more. So which one weighs more now?
That one.
The dragonfly. The dragonfly. So can we circle or put a line through our dragonfly? The dragonfly right at the top. The dragonfly right at the
I'm gonna do
top.
an X at the
Very good.
I'm gonna do an X at the praying mantis.
Well, I don't want any marks on the praying mantis, so then I know that the dragonfly weighs more. Okay, which ones are we going to compare next?
The fly and the beetle.
Oh, so the bumblebee, it's a bumblebee. I know, it's not in color. It's not in color, so you can't tell. So the bumblebee and the dung beetle. This is a dung beetle. You know how I know it's a dung beetle?
Why do I got two?
Because he's got this like horn. You know what? It might be a horn beetle. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, so let's compare this one. Which one do you think is going to weigh more? This one? Can we not stab him? Let's not stab him. Let's not stab him.
They don't want
Okay, so Zaya says the horn beetle here.
Yeah.
Who says the bumblebee? Eleanor says the bumblebee. Keelan says, which one?
I said this one.
You said the horn beetle. Which one do you say, Austin? The horn beetle.
Horn beetle.
Which one?
Horn beetle.
The horn beetle. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh. Which one? Which one is gonna go down? The one that weighs more or less?
More.
More. So the one that goes down is gonna weigh more. Jordan, take your pencil out of it. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Here we go. So which one did win? The horn beetle. The horn beetle. So go ahead and circle your horn beetle. You do have 2, but
Me
the top
too.
one. You're going to circle the top one. You do have 2.
Why?
Because we're going to compare something else. Okay. Now which ones are we going to compare?
That one. We're gonna compare the grasshopper and the small and the praying mantis.
This one's, remember, this one's the praying mantis.
Oh.
You know, because he's got his arms close to him.
This one.
But the grasshopper, the large grasshopper to the smaller grasshopper. So which one is going to be
This one.
You say the large one? The large one? The large one? All right, you ready?
I did not do the one.
Which one? You think this one? Okay. She thinks the smaller one. All right, ready? Oh, which one's further down? The larger grasshopper. So go ahead and circle your larger grasshopper because he weighs what? He weighs what?
More.
He weighs more. He weighs more.
Again.
Okay, now we're going to do which bugs? Which insects?
The ladybug.
The ladybug.
The ladybug and
The large grasshopper.
Again.
The ladybug and the large grasshopper. Ooh, this is a tough one. Look how big this ladybug is. That you think the ladybug's gonna weigh more?
Yeah.
Remember, these are just pretend. This is not how it would be in the outside.
No.
Okay, so you think the grasshopper, ladybug, grasshopper, ladybug, ladybug. All right, let's see. Y'all, I think we have our first what? Don't hit it, because then it's gonna make the balance strange. It looks like it weighs what? The same. The same. Do you see how the balance didn't really go up or down? Did the balance go up or down? No. So that means the 2 insects weigh the same. They're equal to. They're equal to. Can you please put your mask back on?
Do we have to circle
Thank you,
both
my
of
dear.
them?
Yep, you circle both of them. Circle both of them. They weigh the same. They are equal to. They are equal to. My ladybug and my large grasshopper are equal to.
Let's do these 2 now. The bees
Okay,
are
so
dead.
now I've got the last pair. I've got a small, well, you're not going to circle the praying mantis because he doesn't weigh more. So I've got my horn beetle and I've got my smaller beetle. Which one do you think is going to weigh more? The horn beetle? The horn beetle? Horn beetle? The smaller one. She says the smaller one. The smaller one. All right, ready?
Horn beetle.
You were right. You were right. For our last pair, the horn beetle weighs the most. All right, let's review. Let's review.
How much minutes do we have outside?
You have about 20 minutes, so we're gonna go right after this, okay? All right. So out of the dragonfly and the praying mantis, which one weighed more? Just tell me with words. Which one weighed more? With words. With words. With words. The dragonfly. Okay. Out of the horn beetle and the bumblebee, which one weighed more?
The horn beetle.
The horn beetle with words. Remember, we're using words. The horn beetle. The horn beetle. Okay, out of the large grasshopper and the small grasshopper, which made more?
The large grasshopper.
The large grasshopper. Okay, out of the ladybug and the large grasshopper, which weighed more?
Both.
They weighed what?
Same.
The same or equal to. Equal to. Okay, and out of our last pair, we did the horn beetle and the smaller beetle. Which weighed more?
The horn beetle.
The horn beetle. The horn beetle. Excellent job, friends. Okay, I need you to take Your pencils, hold on.